Hello, 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 good morning. I am here to talk to you about email marketing. It's one of my favorite things. So, I posted a poll earlier in the week asking people, kind of what they were doing with their email marketing, how often they were emailing, because I thought one of the main issues with people not getting results with their email list, their email marketing, is probably a lack of consistency. What I found out from the poll is that actually most people don't even have a list or a way to do email marketing. So I thought I would back up and start at the very beginning. Why you probably want to have an email list and an email marketing strategy. The biggest reason why is it's yours. You own your email list just like you own your website. Nobody can shut down your email list like they can your Facebook page. It's just a way for you to communicate directly with your clients, customers, potential clients, people who are interested in your business, anybody who's joined your list. You can just communicate directly with them when you want, how often you want, etc. Although there is some strategy behind that. You don't want to just blow up people's inboxes. I do feel like there's a difference between what I do currently with my online business and what I did and would do as a local business owner. So I'm going to talk about that as well. So email marketing, though, it's a long game. It's a long-term strategy to build up that email list and get to the point where it's working really well for you, where you're getting consistent results. At first, when your email list is small, the results might be kind of sporadic. That's okay. You're developing your consistency, you're creating content. If I could go back and do anything in my career differently, well, I'd probably do several things. But one thing I would definitely do is to have a Google document or a Google folder or somewhere where I copy and paste in the emails that I send and the content that I create and have it organized. So, because you can recycle your content over the years. Nobody's going to notice if your, Christmas promotions are similar to your Christmas promotions from the year before. You can recycle that and it makes your life so much easier. But let's talk about the long-term strategy of email marketing. Everybody starts with the exact same size email list, and that is 0. Okay? Nobody just decides, I'm going to start an email list and do email marketing and immediately has hundreds of people on their list. We all start in the exact same place. I've had up to 12,000 people on my email list. Currently, I'm at around 9,000 because I haven't been building it up as much as I have in the past. I've been transitioning to a new business and doing some different things. But I started out in 2013 with 0 people on my list. It takes time, it takes consistent effort, and you will gain people and you will have people unsubscribe. So, it's an ongoing thing. But with that time and consistent effort, you will build something that is going to work for you, to keep your book full, to keep you from having to spend money on advertising, to keep you from having to, post on social media as much or run Facebook ads. And it is absolutely 100% worth it, especially when you are in a situation where, maybe you need to upgrade your business or get some cash flow coming in quickly, and you're able to run a special, put it out there to your email list, and have that capital and that cash that you need within a few days. This is something that I did routinely when I had my spa, when we would have a big project, I would do a flash sale on packages of 10 massages. I'd be like, okay, well, I need $5,000 to, to do this project I want to do in my business. And I would put an email out there. I have 10 packages of 10 massages. They're $500 each. I probably wouldn't do that price today. It would be a little higher, probably $600 or $700 for that 10 pack, depending on your regular prices. So one thing I think you want to think about as you're building your business in general is, how are you positioning yourself? Is discounting going to be something that is part of your business model? Because it's completely a personal decision. However, what you want to do is, if you're like, yeah, I like to run specials, I like to do a monthly special, I like to do a discount package, you can appreciate the fact that that stuff works, and you want that to be part of your business model, you want to price yourself accordingly. You don't want to price your services the very, cheapest that you could possibly do them and then discount from there. If you want to use discounting as part of your business model, that just needs to be part of your overall brand and strategy. So everyone starts at zero, but I would guess that right now, even if you're at zero, you could go through and probably end up with a list of 20 to 30 people, even by the end of this weekend, by just looking through your contacts, your client list. Even if you only have a few clients, they might want to be on your email list. If you have an email address, go through all your contacts, see who you think might want to be on your list. You could reach out to them personally and ask them, or you could add them to your list and then do an introductory email and say, I added you to this list because I thought you would probably be interested. You've always been supportive of me and my business, so you're on the list. If you don't want to be on the list, you can unsubscribe below. So we always want to let people know that they can unsubscribe by replying or by using an unsubscribe link. So, so go through all of your contacts, your Facebook friends, your phone contacts, and see who you think would want to be on your list. These are the people that, through the day, through the week, you hear from them. They're like, oh, I need to get in with you. Oh, I've been meaning to book a massage forever. People say this stuff when you are a therapist, right? We hear this all the time. Oh, I wish I could get a massage. I've been meaning to call you. All those people should go on to your email list. And you can even send them a quick text or a Facebook message and say, hey, I'm starting an email list. I'm going to let people know my availability and other ways that they can stay healthy and pain-free. Would you like to be on my list? That's all you have to do is ask. People generally will say yes, because they don't want to say no. And the thing is, once they're on there, they have the option. If they're not into what you're sending, or they're just not that interested, they'll unsubscribe. So that's really no big deal. But it's something to keep top of mind. So once you start building your email list, you want to have that in the back of your mind, so that as you meet new people, as you interact with people, you can say, oh, if somebody gives you a business card, or you make contact with them in some way, you can say, oh, would you like to be added to my email list? And then the most powerful thing I think you can do with that email list is just have a consistent weekly email that goes out with your openings. It's just that reminder. It's not like a, promotional email like, this is a special, buy now. But it's just a simple reminder. You should take care of yourself. You need a massage. Here are my available appointments for this week. Now, you might not list every appointment you have available. You might say, I have appointments available Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Click here to see the availability, or message me to schedule your time, something like that. It's just what I would call a gentle reminder that you're there, that you're available, that they can book with you. And I will tell you, I'm on several email lists for local massage therapists in my area and local spas. And most of them either email only when they're slow, so it's very inconsistent, it's just sporadic, and I get the vibe from their emails that it's like they're looking at their book, they're going, oh crap, it's slow, we better send an email, instead of just having that consistency, which I think is just a more confident way of approaching it. You know, you're not doing emergency marketing, it's just part of your overall marketing plan and marketing strategy. Every Monday morning or Sunday night, that email goes out to remind people you're important, you need to take care of yourself, you're worth it. And you can even add things to that. You can even add, hey, you know, if you know somebody who needs a massage, please forward them this email. It's a great way to get referrals. You know, if somebody has seen your email and then a few hours later or the next day they're talking to a friend who's in pain, they'll be like, oh, my massage therapist has openings. Hey, let me give you her information. You know, this stuff builds. So I think the consistency is the most important thing. And that is one type of email I would recommend. It's just that weekly, these are the openings that we have. Or you could even do it at the beginning of the month and just say, this is your monthly reminder to take care of yourself. You know, get your appointment scheduled for the month of July. So it doesn't have to be weekly. Just because I say something doesn't mean it has to be that way. You know, it's about you figuring out what's going to work with you, for your business, and be really consistent for your clients. So another spa that I'm on a list of here locally, they only email about holiday gift certificates. They only send emails about buy a gift certificate, buy a gift certificate, buy a gift certificate. And I'm like, well, you know, they don't give a shit about me as a person. They don't care if I'm healthy. They just want me to buy more gift certificates, buy more gift certificates. It's not very, I just don't think it's a good strategy. I wish they would hire me to help them. Because if they were sending a monthly email on, you know, staying healthy and taking care of yourself and acting like they cared about me, when they sent me an email that says buy gift certificates, I'm much more likely to want to buy a gift certificate. Then I don't hear from them for months. I haven't heard from them since Mother's Day. Now it's Father's Day, and it's just buy gift certificates, and their emails are super just boring. Like, I don't know. We can do better than that. So what to email? So once you have your email list, you want to think about, what am I going to email? So that reminder to book email is one type of email. The next one I would do is more of a newsletter, something that is going to give your clients some value for opening that email. So that could be anything from, you know, stretches, information on different health topics, staying healthy in general, whatever it is that you want to talk about, that you're passionate about. Even information on how massage can help different conditions. They might be like, oh, I didn't know massage could help me with that. I didn't know massage could help me with my seasonal allergies. So giving them information that they can use that will help them, I feel like that's giving a value. So that's what I do. That's kind of my email marketing strategy, is whatever I send out, my goal is to provide some kind of value at no cost, and then also say, and I also have this available for you, you know, if you want to buy it. That's how I go. Now, that being said, I feel like I provide a lot of value in my emails. That's my goal. So when it comes to time to do a promotion, when I'm having a sale or it is a holiday promotion time, I go ahead and just promote, right? Because you've already built that relationship with that person. And then I think, honestly, you can go a little bit too far on the side of, I don't want to promote. I'm on yet another email list of massage therapists. They seem like very sweet people, but their emails, maybe I'm just not their ideal client, but their emails do not resonate with me. They're kind of like a little too soft. You know, they're like, spring has sprung. Here's a picture of a flower. And it's like just that, it's just like their reflections on life. And maybe that really resonates with their clients and people are into that. But for me, I'm like, what's your point? Like, you know, what in this email is, you know, what's in it for me? That is what people want to know. If somebody opens your email or something, they want to know what's in it for me. That is the basic question we want to answer. And what's in it for you is an amazing spa treatment, or you know something you didn't know before, or you have a reminder to drink your water, take care of yourself, stretch after you work in the garden, all of those things. You know, those reminders are what's in it for them. So then, you know, there's different styles, there's different business styles and vibes for different businesses, but you want to think about that. What's in it for them? What's in it for my client when they open this email and read it? And sometimes what's in it for them is a great deal. You know, maybe it's a last minute opening deal. And I think when you've put in the time and effort to build up that relationship and to give value, those last minute deals, those things like that land differently, you know, because you already have a relationship. So how often should you email? My minimum would be monthly. Otherwise, when I get those emails in my inbox from people I haven't heard from in months, I'm like, who are you and what is this? Right? Like, if you cared about me, you would stay in touch. I'm on your list. So I would say minimum of monthly. I would say maximum of twice a week for a local business. So, you know, so that might be a weekly newsletter and a weekly appointment booking reminder. You could combine those into one email newsletter with your reminder to book for the week. You could do a monthly newsletter and a weekly reminder to book. So you need to come up with what's going to work for you, especially depending on how much time and you have to invest in writing emails. However, you can get to where it's very, very, very quickly to be done. You can do it very quickly. And that kind of gets into the tech side of things. So I use MailChimp for my emails. I've used MailChimp for years. I love MailChimp. I also like Constant Contact. There are tons of email service providers. Lots of choices out there. I can really only speak to the ones that I've used. But when you sign up for an email service provider, most of them have the ability for you to create templates. So you can have 2 or 3 or 4 templates that you use for different things. So you can have your newsletter template, your weekly reminder, appointment booking reminder template, your specials and promotions template. And then what it is easy to do is go in to your email service provider, pull up the template that you want, then you just fill in like maybe your article or your tips and hit send, because the rest of the stuff is already filled in. Maybe you switch out a photograph or something like that. So you can get to where, I mean, honestly, you can send an email in 5 minutes, especially if you have my done for you marketing content. And I'll post a link to that in the comments as well. So the result, though, of being consistent with your emails, putting the time and effort into building that list is, you know, you'll have your appointment book filled consistently. You'll save money on your marketing and advertising, and it really ends up being something that you've invested your time and effort into building that email list and building that relationship with the people on the email list, and that is going to pay off for years to come. It kind of is something that is just there for you, working for you all the time once you've built up your list and your system, and you can even use it, you know, from time to time to do a flash sale or do something for a cash flow injection when you need one, because you've already built the foundation to be able to do that. So And having an email list also, I'm just going to give this one, this is kind of a side note, but when you have an email list, you can also hook that up to your face. If you do Facebook ads, you can retarget your email list with your Facebook ads, so they'll be seeing your stuff, you know, kind of double, and it can save you money on your Facebook ads that way because you're targeting a very, very, very warm audience. So anyway, if you guys have questions on email marketing, do drop a comment, do let me know. I will be happy to answer them. I'll be checking back in. I wanted to tell you about my email marketing course that I have for sale right now. It is one that I did maybe 2 years ago for my Content Club members, and it covers the getting everything set up, getting your templates built, 10 ways to build your email list, to get people onto your email list. It really is a very good beginner's course for email marketing, and will help you to get your plan in place and get those emails going. So I would suggest, like, don't wait until you have 100 people on your email list to start emailing. If you have 10 people, email those 10 people, build up that relationship. And because if you are emailing, that's going to inspire you to keep adding people to that email list. You don't want to email nobody, right? But you also don't want to treat those 10 people that are on your email list like they're nobody, right? We don't have to wait till we get to a certain point to start sending emails. And the more you get into a good habit of it, the more consistent you'll be over time. So let me know. Hopefully this was helpful to you, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you sometime. Bye.